What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So if you're interested in finding out how to keep your stomach as small as possible while trying to gain weight, definitely keep on watching. Before we get into this, make sure you go ahead and you follow me on all my socials. I'm gonna put it right here. Follow my official Instagram page, follow my official business hair page, follow my official fitness workout page, and also make sure you follow me on Snapchat. And also I want to shout out 2 of my websites that I have up right now, and I'm currently working on another one, but anyways, so make sure you follow my hairline, subscribe to the website. I'm gonna make an official video announcing this, but it's gonna drop really soon, and I'm so excited. But anyways, because this is not a hair video, I'm gonna start talking about my hairline. I have a fitness website up, okay, where I sell my weight gain meal plan, and you'll also find my at-home workout guide on there as well. So if you're interested, definitely go ahead and check it out, because I know a lot of people don't have access to a gym right now. But anyways let's go ahead and jump right into this video. First things first, I know you guys will not like this, trust me. I hated this when I figured it out, but you cannot spot target fat. Let me explain, okay? You cannot pick a specific body part, okay, and say, oh, I just want to lose weight there only. Like, it is literally not possible. I don't care who you go ask, I don't care what you read, where you read it from, or who tells you that. You cannot spot target fat at all. And this is why when it comes to gaining weight, I tell people, don't just gain fat, gain muscle. This is why working out is so important. Whether you're just eating to gain weight, or you're taking supplements, or you're at the gym, it doesn't matter. Like, you need to make sure that you include weight training, heavy weight training in your routine, okay? It is super important, because if you just focus on gaining fat and you're not somebody whose body naturally just stores it on your lower body, you're not gonna like the result. And this is what I had to figure out, because me, when I gain weight, I gain it everywhere, including my stomach. But I gain it everywhere. The first place that it goes is my face. For real, like, that's how I could tell I'm gaining weight, because when I look at my face, I'm just like, it's happening again. You're trying to gain weight, focus on building muscle mostly, okay, and not just storing fat. Because trust me, if you're somebody who gains it all in their stomach, don't be surprised if you go out and you eat and like your daily caloric intake is so high, and you eat and everything goes here. Like, make sense? Okay, I feel like I'm being so direct right now, but I don't want you guys to take this as me being mean, but trust me, like, this is a fact. Okay, so if you're in the process of trying to get a small stomach and you want to shed some fat, you will lose body fat everywhere on your body, okay? Now, how you lose the body fat will depend on 2 things: your body composition and your genetics, okay? So I'm saying this to say this will vary for everybody. Let me explain. So if you're somebody who mostly gains on their lower body, you will lose up here first before you actually see any difference on your lower body. Same goes if you're somebody who mainly stores body fat on your arms. You lose the body fat everywhere else before you lose it on your arms. If you store it on your stomach, same thing applies. You will lose it everywhere else and then lose it on your stomach last. So where your body mostly stores the fat is where you will lose it last, okay? So I don't want you to get discouraged and say it's not working when you start to see all your other body parts are actually like getting smaller and your midsection is not getting smaller if you're somebody who mostly stores fats in your midsection, okay? You need to be patient. It does work if you do it right, but you cannot do it overnight. You cannot do it in 1 month. It takes time, okay? This applies both ways. Whether you're trying to gain or lose, it's like I get some DMs sometimes and people ask me, Nene, how can I gain fat on my lower body like you? How can I didn't gain fat on my lower body. I built muscle, okay? And then I lost fat everywhere else, but I built muscle. That's why my lower body's bigger. When I first started to do this weight gain thing and I wasn't working out, I didn't look like this. Now, in order for you to build muscle, which is what we're going to talk about next, your diet is crucial. So, my second tip is your diet, okay? It doesn't matter how many ab workouts you do. It doesn't matter how bad you work out. Like, literally, it does not matter. And trust me, I know this. because I had to find out the hard way. Guys, it does not matter how many ab workouts you do. I don't care what your ab routine looks like, okay? If you're not eating properly, you will never ever get abs, like ever, okay? Like, it doesn't matter how much you work out. There's a reason why the phrase abs are built in the kitchen actually exists, because it is factual, okay? If your eating is not up to par, you will not see any results. I don't care how bad you train. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter at all, okay? And when I say what you watch, what you eat, or your diet is so important, I'm not talking about literally, like, I'm not saying you have to go on a super strict diet where you don't eat anything or you starve yourself. First of all, that's super unhealthy, that's unrealistic, and most of those things are so hard to maintain, okay? Because honestly, at the end of the day, we're all humans and we all want to eat sometimes, and nobody got time for that, okay? And if you're trying to gain weight, starving yourself won't really work, okay? Because then you just not gain anything, okay? So if you want a smaller stomach while also trying to gain weight, you need to focus mostly on eating protein-based foods. You have to cut out all sugary sweets, sugary foods, fried foods, sodas. Like, you have to cut down on your sugars. It's so important, okay? And you need to cut down on your bread. Like, I feel like I say this all the time, but you guys, it is so important. You cannot go out there and eat anything and expect a flat stomach, okay? Like, it doesn't work like that. Your macronutrients needs to be mainly focused on consuming protein, and this will help you so much, because if you're working out and you're tearing your muscles down every day or 5 days a week or whatever, however your workout routine is split up, you need to make sure that you're feeding your muscles. That's the only way they'll grow. So if you're trying to grow your lower body and you're out there and you're working out, you need to make sure that you're eating enough protein, because if you don't eat enough protein, your muscles will not be well nourished and they will not grow. And also, if you consume more protein, you will eliminate the amount of fat that you're constantly storing in your body, okay? Which will give the illusion of having a smaller waist and a bigger lower body. If you feel like you cannot take in the right amount of protein, you can go ahead and take in like a protein supplement. Go to your nearest GNC or Walmart if you have one around you. I live in New York City, so there are no Walmarts. But go to your nearest GNC and just pick up a protein, okay? Now, there are a whole tons of proteins out there. I'll do a video of specifically which proteins I take, because I have completely switched up the protein that I take, because it wasn't working for me. It was making me break out, and I just had to like toss it. Another thing I want to say about food is you need to make sure that you drink enough water. You need to flush out your system. I mean, there's so many positives to drinking water. Drinking enough water will stop your body from retaining so much water weight. I used to not drink that much water, and for some reason I was always bloated. But ever since I actually like stacked up on the amount of water that I drink, and my bottle is right here. Literally, this is my fourth one, and it's only 11 a.m. But ooh, that was mad loud. Anyways, ever since I started drinking a lot more water, I'm a lot less bloated. So another tip I have is exercise. Of course, what you eat is important, but exercise is also important, okay? I go into details about this in my weight gain meal plan. I tell you how to count your calories, to figure out what your macros should be, like literally everything, okay? But anyways, you need to make sure that you work out, okay? Working out is so important. Not only will it help strengthen your core, it will also give you a smaller stomach. Now, my abs are not the best right now, but they're definitely not like my stomach is not fat, is what I'm saying. Also, make sure that you go ahead and you do some cardio. Now, bear with me, let me explain. I know when you hear cardio, your brain automatically goes to weight loss. Most people naturally have abs, okay? It's just you don't see them because you have fat on top, okay? Like me right now. My core is super strong, but my abs are not as defined as I like, because your girl in quarantine has made me gain some fat. But that's okay. I'll be back in the gym and I'll be fine. But anyways, you have to make sure that you do HIIT cardio. Now, what I do is I do not run for long periods of time. Nope, I don't do it, okay? So what I do is I do HIIT cardio, high intense interval training, and this is so helpful, because it will help you shed some of your body fat while also making sure that you maintain most of your muscle, okay? And so I highly recommend doing cardio, but do not do cardio for long periods of time, because if you do, you're gonna lose weight, okay? And you might end up losing more than you want to. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that this is not something that's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks, or it's not gonna happen tomorrow, and it's gonna take some time, okay? Now it doesn't matter if you're trying to lose weight or if you're trying to gain weight. Whatever you have, like whatever your goal is, it's going to take time, and that time is going to vary from person to person. I just don't want you guys to get discouraged if you don't see it tomorrow. The truth is, you cannot rush these things. You need to be patient. This cannot be like a temporary thing that you just try out, like the 1 month challenge or 2 weeks challenge. No, this has to be a lifestyle change. You need to do this for a long period of time, okay? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and you turn on your post notifications, because if your post notifications are not turned on, apparently YouTube wouldn't even like notify you that I posted, and I didn't know this until like not too long ago. So yeah, please make sure that you go ahead and you turn on your post notifications. It doesn't matter if you subscribed or not, you will not see the video unless your post notifications are actually turned on, which is so annoying. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below and let me know if there are any other videos that you guys want me to do, and I'll go ahead and do those videos for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.
Time to go.